Welcome to Academic Dream Channel. Dear student of HS second year, in the subject education, our discussion is going on in second year. Our discussion is going on first chapter, HS second year, subject education first chapter. In our last video, we have discussed about NEP 1986. Under NEP 1986, a number of schemes was taken for improvement and development of education of India. So, among different scheme and proposal of the policy, two major policy were Operation Blackboard and another is Novodoya Vidyalaya. Dear student, you remind it very clearly, because these two are very important concept in HS second year, in the subject education. You often will get a question in final exam also. And for your knowledge, these two terms is very important in your life also. Operation Blackboard is one of the scheme of the new educational policy, I mean to say the educational policy of 1986. Among these, under this scheme, the aim was to improve primary education in India. During that time and before 1986, during that time, in that period, it was seen that in most of the school, except town area, in village area, in most of the school there were single teacher. That was one demerit in primary level. You try to realize class 1 to 4, there were 4 classes during that time. It was included in primary level. There were single teacher. It was unbearable for single teacher to maintain 4 classes. Secondly, there were no school building at all. Very poor condition was of the school building. There were no facilities, no teaching aids, nothing were there in primary school. That is why in 1986 educational policy, a scheme was taken very seriously using the very serious term, that is Operation Blackboard. So, what was the major scheme under this scheme? Quality education, that means improvement of quality of education in primary level. Secondly, improvement of material condition. So, what is material condition? At least a good school building, providing other different furnitures and all needed for running good education. Play materials, teaching aids and all includes under material condition. And secondly, at least appointment of 2 teachers where one will be lady teacher. Though our point is mentioned here, at least 2 teachers, that means at least appointment of 2 teachers. That was the scheme under Operation Blackboard. And at least 2 teachers will be appointed where at least there will be 1 lady teacher, because it is essential in primary level. So, ultimately, these 3 points are included under the scheme of Operation Blackboard. Next, one serious scheme of 1986 policy, educational policy 1986, that is Novodoya Vidyalaya. So, already you have heard about Novodoya Vidyalaya. Probably some of the students may be from your home, from your neighborhood. You may have seen, or you may got some of the students who are studying in Novodoya Vidyalaya. Nowadays, in almost in all the district of Assam, we have Novodoya Vidyalaya. So, what is Novodoya Vidyalaya? Who is running this Vidyalaya? What is the main scheme of this Vidyalaya? These all are very important concepts which you must know as a student of the Department of Education. So, dear student, Novodoya Vidyalaya is one type of central school which run under the scheme of central government. the aim of Novodoya Vidyalaya, major aim of Novodoya Vidyalaya to uplift the poor and talent student of our country. So what is the major aim behind this scheme? To uplift, to help, to guide, to show the road, to help those students who are very talented and at the same time they are very poor, they are from backward places, they are unable to get education in private level. That is why central government under the scheme of 1986 policy establishing newly a number of Novodoya Vidyalayas. Nowadays, mostly in Assam, we have at least one Novodoya Vidyalaya in different districts. And the aim is to provide quality education for whom? Those who are talented and who are economically, socially backward. Secondly, education for poor and talented student, and thirdly, free education. So, how we can get admission in Novodoya Vidyalaya? We can get admission after entrance examination. It is arranged once in a year, and it is arranged after passing class 5. That means when the student will go through the entrance of Novodoya Vidyalaya, they will get admission in class 6. That means it is included with the secondary education as it is prevailing at present. It means class 6 up to class 12. Up to class 12, we can study under Novodoya Vidyalaya. So, in Novodoya Vidyalaya, after getting admission, the education is free. And not only free education, that does not mean that only admission fee free, it is free accommodation also. That means lodging, fooding, education, admission, books, all free. So, by this scheme of Novodoya Vidyalaya, nowadays student can learn freely in well equipped, in well accommodation, and by the teachers who are in all India basis, they are appointed, and those teachers who have qualities, they only get chance to be teacher in those schools. So that is why Novodoya Vidyalaya is also very important part of school education at present. So dear student, I think so you have understood the two concepts today, that is Operation Blackboard and Novodoya Vidyalaya. We will meet once again. Till then, thank you.